Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Wandering Wilson channel. I am Danielle Wilson. If you are new here, make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss when I do post a new video. And of course, make sure you're liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I messed it up, didn't I? Anyway, that's the introduction sorted. Welcome. This is Bertie. If you don't know who Bertie is my Citroen Berlingo that I am converting into a camper. More like a glorified tent on wheels, but nevertheless, we've made a bed platform, we've made the mattress for the bed. Now, the next step is to make the curtains for the window or the window covers. What do I have in mind for that? Well, I've thought about getting a thermal roll like off the internet, then putting some material on it and sticking it to the window somehow. Looked at that and it's quite an expensive route. Then my grandmother was on her weekly shop and she found these thermal window covers that you put in your car when you need to protect it from the snow, ice or anything like that. I ran straight to the supermarket and I think I grabbed about 3 or 4 of them, and the best thing about it is the front window, I don't have to do any cutting for it because it's actually made for the front window. I'm just in the car now trying to figure out how to stick them to the window. So obviously I don't want them there permanently because I need to drive and see out the windows. I'm going to show you how I do it and I hope you enjoy this vlog. Let's get to it. I'm just trying to figure out how I should attach the window covers. Oh, it's absolutely god awful weather. How I should attach the covers. I'm thinking potentially like Velcro, you know, sticky Velcro, putting like maybe a strip there, strip there, strip there, and there. These back ones, I'd have to have a think about that. Maybe the same. I mean, this has nifty little thing here. Trying to think where we could attach them. And also the back. 1 second. Oh, also the back, maybe having some form of Velcro. Could definitely stick some Velcro there. Just wondering, will Velcro stick okay if it starts getting like condensation in here? That's my only issue. So I've got some card, I've got a pen and some scissors. And what I'm going to do is use this as a template so that I can make sure that when I cut the pieces, they're going to stick lovely and well on the window. Fun thing about having a van, it can be a workshop as well. I'm kind of just making this up as I go along, if I'm quite honest with you. Just seeing how it goes, really. Probably looks, I bet half of you are thinking, what the bleeding hell is she doing? It's a bit of a roundabout way of doing it, that's for sure. Here's what I've done. I've pieced together card. When I now go to cut out the shape of the material that I'm using, I've got a template. There is probably an easier way of doing this. Like, I think if you use newspaper, it would have been a hell of a lot easier, but this is all I had. So I had to work with it, ignore the lines. Basically what I've done is I've just pieced the card together. I've cut around the edges, I sellotaped it all together to make the perfect shape for the window. And then what I'm gonna do is cut out in the material that I have 2 of these, so 1 for that window and 1 for the window behind me. I'm gonna go and cut this out now. I'm inside now. Thankfully, it's freezing outside. So as you can see here, I'll come a little closer. As you can see here, it is a window cover. What I'm gonna do is try and get as many window covers out of this as I possibly can. This is how much material I've got. Let's have a look. So we've got a fair bit of material. This is the template that I'm going to use. So the shiny bit needs to go on the outside. That's what it says here. It says, place it on the window screen with the aluminium coated side facing upwards, maximising the shape for optimal coverage. To secure in place, trap the flaps in the driver. To attach the window screen, protect it even more securely, raise it. Okay, yeah. The silver bit goes on the outside, which means when I'm cutting it, I need to make sure that I've got two pieces that are going on the outside. I'm going to do a little bit bigger than what I've cut out, just in case I've effed up somewhere, which I probably have, because I didn't actually plan this out. Okay, so this is hopefully gonna have worked. So that's one window and that's the other window. Hopefully this will work. So let's go and try it. So here is the final product. It is a little bit DIY, it is a little bit budget, but it will do the job. It comes off easily. Just do this, stick it back on. That's what it's going to be like for the rest of the van. I'm going to have one for there, and obviously one for here. These are the window covers that I'm going to be going with. I'm not going to show you the whole process of how I do the other ones, just primarily because there's a lot of windows and there's a lot. It would just be a lot of time lapsing and me cutting things out. So what I'm going to do is the next video will be maybe a bit of a van tour, or it's going to be about what I'm going to buy for the van, like storage, niggly bits like fairy lights, duvets, cushions, just to make it cozy, camping stoves, things like that. So it would just depend on how things go, how lockdown goes, if we come out of it, if I can go on a venture or not. It would be amazing to show you my adventures when I eventually get to go out in it. So here is the finished piece, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you do use any of these random techniques. And yeah, I will see you next time.